Be sure that people will get offended when you set boundaries that don't benefit them. Be sure about that, trust me. But that's part of life. Own it. Hey girl, learn this first. Boundaries is not bitterness. You're welcome to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Adebusola and you're welcome, welcome, welcome. We'll be talking about something most of us were not taught while growing up. Yeah, most girls were not taught about boundaries. It's not walls, it's not bitterness, it's not pride, it's not attitude, it's God stamped boundaries. So let's get into it. So when I say boundaries is not walls, I mean it is not isolation. Boundaries is protection. And when I mean that it is not attitude, I'm trying to tell you that boundaries comes from self-respect, not pride. And again, when we say boundaries is God-given, we mean that it is given by God. It is a divine gift by God for our well-being. So every girl must know how to set boundaries and feel comfortable with setting boundaries. So for someone like me, I grew up with the mentality that being a good girl meant saying yes to everything, not being people pleasing, not wanting to offend other people, and I kept, depriving myself. So let me read from my slides. I used to think being a good girl meant saying yes to everything, always being available, never wanting to be hurt or to hurt other people's feelings. But over time, I realized that when you don't set boundaries, you start betraying yourself. And eventually, you lose yourself. You lose your own personality. You lose your own voice. So, it's very important for girls, young ladies to know how to set boundaries and see there's never a late time. Like, it's never too late to get started. If you used to be a good girl in quotes, it's now time to learn how to own your voice, how to say no. Like, you need to get comfortable with saying no, no. I need to say it loud. Boundaries is not bitterness. It is self-respect in action. Boundaries is not bitterness. It is self-respect in action. And the moment you get into this attitude, you start hearing people, yeah, 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 yeah. Are you angry? Somebody will come and be asking you, what did I do to you? What did I do to make you angry? You ask the person, did you make me angry? Did you do anything bad to make me angry? And most of the time, the person will tell you, I don't know. No, so why are you asking? You don't owe anybody any explanations for setting boundaries, okay? So feel comfortable, get comfortable with setting boundaries. It is protection for your life, for your mental health, for your well being. It is for your protection. Jesus himself had boundaries. He walked away from crowds when it was time to rest. He didn't answer every accusation. He didn't let everyone close. He didn't answer every question. So, if Jesus could do that, please, why you? Why do you want to please everybody? Why do you want to please everybody? You cannot please everybody. And the reason it hurts the most when you try to please people is they take advantage of you. And you now feel very bad because you went out of your way, like it was sacrifice. You lost yourself, you lost your voice just to please somebody. No, please don't do that. You need to get out of that attitude. You need to get out of that wanting people to see you as good and, craving for validation from people. Okay? I really love you, and I don't want you to continue in that pattern, in that cycle. I want you to begin to learn these skills that will help your future so you don't make the wrong mistakes. Do you feel me? Okay, let's continue. So, why do we as women feel guilty for protecting our peace? Why? Why do we feel guilty? Because we've been conditioned to think that we must please everyone. We've been conditioned to think that we must say yes to everything. And that's not life. That's not the way life works. Okay? So being a good girl is saying yes to everything. And in that process, like I said before, you lose yourself. And that's self-betrayal. You lose yourself to people pleasing. You need to start setting healthy boundaries. That is what shows that you respect yourself. That is self-respect. And by doing so, you're going to be giving yourself like the one of the best therapy you need, I'm telling you, to protect your well-being. And it would eventually give you inner peace because you know that this is what I wanted. I stood up for myself, and you're at peace with yourself. Like many times now, when I make decisions that I chose, I'm okay. Whether it comes out positive or negative, I applaud myself for speaking for myself, for allowing the Holy Spirit to guide me. The fact that I look at something, I think about it, I come up with a solution, and I implement that solution without doubting myself, I'm telling you, that alone, that alone is an achievement. And this doesn't mean that you won't take counsel when you need to. It doesn't mean that you won't, seek other people's counsel. But you're seeking their counsel from the place of, okay, I just want to lean into your years of experience, not because you are completely clueless. Okay? So, let's talk about what boundaries sound like. No, I'm not available. Yeah. No, I'm not available this weekend. A guy is asking you to come see him and you're not available. You're not thinking, oh, if I don't go, he may not call me back. He may not call me again. No. Simply say, I'll get back to you. I'll look at my schedule and I'll get back to you. When you look at your schedule and it reaches back to you to say, what's up? Are you available? Be sincere. Sometimes you're even available and you still say no. Yeah. But be comfortable with saying, no, I'm not available this weekend. Are you available next week or in 2 weeks' time? Don't be desperate. Don't be desperate to please a man. Don't be desperate to please people. Be comfortable with saying no. No, I'm not comfortable with that. No, that does not align with my values. Those are examples of no. Okay? No. You don't have to be available for everything. You don't have to be available for every event. You don't have to say yes to everything. Be comfortable with saying no. Boundaries are not about controlling people. They are about defining what's okay with you. So you're not trying to control the next person or your partner. You are only making sure that you're defining what is okay for you, because you understand that nobody is coming to save you. You understand that, and you're able to know what is okay and what's not okay. Be sure that people will get offended when you set boundaries that don't benefit them. Be sure about that, trust me. But that's part of life. Own it. Rejoice in your ability to speak for yourself, to speak up for yourself. So it's okay for them not to be happy. You were not created to make everybody happy. Some people, no matter what you do, will still not be happy with you. So make sure, my sister, that you begin to set healthy boundaries. So, and I want you to also know that setting boundaries helps you to protect your rest and personal space. It helps you to protect your rest and personal space. And expressing discomfort honors your feelings and intuition. Okay? When you express your discomfort, it honors your feelings and intuition. Let them say you are opinionated. Let them say you are not cooperative. As long as you know what you're doing, you know that it's not comfortable for you. You don't know what that is saving you from. Many times we have used this people pleasing attitude to kill our intuitiveness. And as women, we are very intuitive. But because we are trying to please people, we kill that God-given gift that we have. Okay? So, my sister, own it with your full chest. And even if it went south, it's okay. You learn and, be a better person. It's better for you to start doing that and start learning and start getting to trust your instincts. You're a good person. You don't have to prove to anybody that you're a good person. Just make sure that you're working on yourself. Make sure that what you're doing is bringing good to people. You're not trying to satisfy specific people. Like, for example, I know that this YouTube channel is bringing positivity, helping people's life. I will now, because of one or two people that may not be happy with what I say, then cancel everything that God has put in my mind to do. Do you get that? I don't know if that was a good example, but I just want you to know that it's okay to speak up when you don't feel comfortable. It's very much okay. So, take a minute and ask yourself, where in my life do I need to set boundaries? Where in my life do I need to set boundaries? Who drains me every time they call? Check your call log. Who are the people that drain you whenever they call? There's some people when they call you, àgbàdo máa wé yín léni o. That's okay. So in English, it means the hen will grow teeth today. And you'll be like, hello, did you call me and I didn't pick your call? Must you always wait for me to be the one to call you? So just check it. Who are the people, draining your energy, giving you problem, bringing negative energy? Note them and begin to set your boundaries. What situation makes me feel small, uncomfortable, or unvalued? Who are those people that always make you question your value? Begin to set your boundaries. You don't need those kind of people in close proximity. You don't. Trust me, you don't need them. Identify your needs. Recognize where boundaries are missing. Define your limits. Determine what's acceptable to you. Communicate clearly. Express your boundaries with confidence and maintain consistency. They'll think you are playing when you begin to set boundaries. So you need to be consistent. You need to be consistent. And let me go over that again. Identify your needs by recognizing where boundaries are missing. Define your limits. Determine what's acceptable to you. Communicate clearly by expressing your boundaries with confidence and maintain consistency by standing firm in your self-respect. Very important to maintain consistency. So, my girl, learn this first. You can be soft and still have standards. I want you to write it in the comment section. I can be soft and still have standards. You're not a doormat. You can be soft and still have standards. And I want you to also drop in the comments that I set boundaries because I love myself. Yes, one of the practices I did when I was beginning to love myself again was this tapping exercise. I saw it on Larry Olushola's program. I was in one of his programs, and it was from that program I learned this tapping mechanism where you tap all your acupoints and you say to yourself, I love and accept myself just as I am. So you go, I love and accept myself just as I am. I love and accept myself just as I am. I love and accept myself just as I am. I love and accept myself just as I am. I love and accept myself just as I am. I love and accept myself just as I am. I love and accept myself just as I am. I love and accept myself just as I am. I love and accept myself just as I am. And your belly, I love and accept myself just as I am. And you would go through that like 7 times all over. You repeat that 7 times, and then you can do it like 3 times in the day. I used to do it when I'm in the shower, and you begin to get it into your subconscious. That's the whole essence for me. That's the whole reason why I engage in all of these practices, because they help you to stamp it into your subconscious that you love yourself, you accept yourself. I love my nose, I love my mouth, I love and accept myself just as I am. Okay, so I want to also write it in the comment section that I set boundaries because I love myself. Okay, I set boundaries because I love myself. Self-love is valuing your worth and your needs. Empowerment is living authentically as a queen. Boundaries is protecting your peace and energy. And growth is developing healthier relationships. If you want my slides for this video, I can send it to you. Just look in the link in the description and find a way to reach me. My free ebook is there, 10 questions to ask before you get married. And I also have another link if you're looking for somebody to talk to. Click the link and schedule a time with me. I'll be here to talk to you and help you. I love you so much. Like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Share this video with another girlie that needs to learn about boundaries today. And I'll see you again in my next video. I love you. See you in the next video.